Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever is wherever you're at. I took in, yes, I'm actually back to my GoPro now because I actually took and I've been messing around with it for quite a few days now, and I believe I found settings on it that actually work beautiful on it, so now I'm going to give it a shot. With that being said, thought this would be an interesting video to do on with FrameChasers on 14900K S is uncoolable. Hopefully the picture is all clear and everything, because I mean it's such a tiny screen I'm looking out of when I have the GoPro going, so I can't really tell, but I'll tell when I watch it once I edit the video, or not when I edit, when I convert it for YouTube. Is I don't edit videos, what you see is raw, uncut. That's just how it is. That being said, yes, I do want to start shooting in 4K, as I already did one video in 4K. I want to give you guys 4K content. The downfall is YouTube processing sucks on that, because the last video I did for 4K, it only took me 20 minutes to convert it and upload it to YouTube. It took YouTube three and a half hours to process it. So yeah, no, I'm not wasting my time with that, because in the time in that 3 hours for it takes to process an hour's worth of video, yeah, you guys can watch the video before it's done processing, but it'll be crap quality. So I want the video to be the best quality as fast as possible for you guys. So I mean, I do have the power to shoot in 4K, convert it, all that fun stuff, and upload it and all that. But you guys can thank YouTube for their lousy processing rate. But with that being said, again, gonna take a look at FrameChasers gig here of 14900KS uncoolable, and pretty much just gonna give my 2 cents on it, because, well, I got the KF, and really the KS is the next version up. The only difference between the KS and the KF really is the KF does not have a built-in GPU. The KS does. So with that being said, this is just a little bit more of a better bin. So I'm already know where the KS will ballpark. So why don't we get into it?
We're gonna see if any one of these three AIOs can stop. There's a cut on each one of them.
I don't care about the talk, I just want to get into it.
No additional cost to you.
And streamer affiliate links.
We are removed Cooping 900KS. While it's cold, we're gonna run Cinebench, measure the temperatures, and then we'll do a 30-minute sustained load to see how the radiator itself performs. But before is sponsored.
Don't care.
Over to Frame Info.
Don't care.
Alright, so here we got our 14900KS. Already delidded, already lapped with a contact
That's just me vaping.
frame.
I apologize if it's in the audio.
Testing the AIOs on this kind of setup will allow us to see the greatest differences between them performance-wise, right? So we're going to start off first with our $60 Wonder here, the thermal right. Now, doesn't look like it comes with paste pre-applied, but they give you the
Don't care about
this on this thing. The 14900KS it's basically unusable with an AIO, but let's see what happens even with a D-lid. Oh my god, dude. Oh, come on.
He should actually be running Cinebench R23. R23 is where the 13th gen and 14th gen shine. I had already showed this and explained it in the video on how to dial in CPUs.
I really hope it doesn't blow shit up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, 99 Celsius, 382 watts, mother of God, 100, 99 all the way through, baby. Oh, and it throttled down to 5.6. Okay, see, here's the problem I was talking about before. So we're stress testing the system memory. This is the lightest load out of the four here, right? And it's shoving almost 1.5 volts into the CPU to make it work, right? And then it's also pulling 285. So like, they look 285 watts, and the $60 performing does anything with this CPU. And then we'll enough, and we're still pulling on this thing. Obviously, we're at 75 Celsius, but 2 Celsius full at almost 300 watts for 30 minutes. So yeah, again, this is still definitely the best AIO you can get for the dollar, I want to say. Oh yeah, see, I don't know about this. See, they actually want you.
No shit, he did lap that. I don't recall him saying anything about lapping, although yeah, I did skip through a lot of what he started out with, but Okay, so he lapped the CPU.
to
Unless he bought it like that, because I know you can buy them lapped.
use their own contact.
Either I'm not going to say he bought it like that, I'm not going to say... Well, I'm kind of thinking that he did buy it like that because I've seen his lapping before and that doesn't look like one of his lapping jobs. So I'm going to assume that he lapped it. Not going to say he did, not going to say he didn't. I'm going to assume.
Frame, right? Now, I would say this is a huge negative to the Arctic AIO cooler. A lot of contact frames will cause user this was instability if not torqued down properly, right? So for a new user, this was not the best idea from Arctic. Yeah, this AIO is definitely the most interesting one that I've installed.
I don't care about this. I just want to see what you're getting on your hardware
the
info.
AIO pump is actually registering 4,200 RPM as the...
Don't care.
Hope for the best. See what it does. Let's go.
Pretty sure he's running this on stock factory settings. I can't see his clock, so can't really tell.
Oh, no. It's still throttled down to 5.9. 5.5, I mean, 5.6. And we're about pretty mid. It's not really any better than the Frozen Knot. You can hear that, but it has a quick and 50 RPM. That water pump itself, the VR renders are, but out of curiosity.
This is what I wanted to see right here.
Let's 5.7. Let's clock this thing down a little bit to what a normal 14,900K would be, and then run this in a bench again. I just kind of want to know if it's even coolable at all. Okay, so we're at 5.7 now. It's using way less voltage. Still a shit ton of voltage though, but much less than it was before. But let's run this.
At 5.7, I believe he was at 5.7. At 5.7, he should be able to get away with 1.35 volts with low LLC of level 5. Easy with that chip. It's a better bin. So yeah.
Happens. We're gonna do 5.7. Yeah, see.
All day long, if he went to the BIOS, because I don't know how he's got the chip actually set up because he never showed it. But if he changes the low line calibration to level 5 and puts the voltage to 1.35 volts, which I already proved it with my KF, being a KS is a better bin, it'll actually do it with no problem. Those temperatures will drop. I've actually already proved that on my end, so.
So we got a, what, 20 Celsius drop? Yeah, that's insane. I bet you it'll score higher probably too since it's not throttling. Let's see. So, yeah, almost exactly the same. That's funny. So, yeah, so just downclocking your KS down to a regular 14,900K scores the exact same, but doesn't have any of those thermal throttling fluctuations, right? This is also another way.
That's also not a normal KS or K, because I'm almost positive the regular K does 6 gigahertz. That's also, that's for the max turbo boost, which is turbo dependent, or not turbo, temperature dependent.
That you can actually fix.
Which actually, you know what? I'm gonna check that really quick because I want to make sure I'm giving the right information. 14900K. I'm positive it's 6 gigahertz. Yeah, I was right. I was correct right there. I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, so I'll actually take the GoPro off to show it. Right there, performance cores max is 6, or no, that's the number of them, my apology. Intel thermal boost, velocity boost is 6 gigahertz, so he didn't even put in the correct max clock, which is temperature dependent, so I was right on that. I thought so.
Your game's crashing, just downclock the thing, right? But there you go. So if you're using a normal 1400K, hi kitty, hi, who's my good kitty?
And he put that at 5.7 for the max clock. No, it's not. Under the thermal boost, or under the turbo boost, as long as your temps can handle it, or as long as you can keep them tamed enough, the CPU will go up to 6 gigahertz, which you can do that all core very easily, all P cores very easily.
He's my good. Yeah, so if you're just using a regular 1400K with D-lid, yeah, this thing's going to have no problem. Actually, all of these AIOs are going to have no problem on a regular 14900K with a D-lid, but the KS, Seems like the KS you still can't use on AIOs, but...
Bullshit. If somebody has a KS and they want to send it to me, I will gladly pay the shipping, and if you send me any 300mm or 360mm AIO you want, I'll even leave the IHS on the CPU, and I will run it, shoot a video, dial it in, and I will show you 6 GHz all P cores with lower temps than that. I will pay shipping both ways, and if you want it delited, I'll even delit it for you for free. Bullshit. This is a crock of shit already. Hence why I'm skipping through a lot of his video, because it's just too much bullshit for me.
Got one more to test. Okay, so we're just about to install the Deep Cool one here, and yeah, this one actually feels real premium. Like they actually, well, I mean, your cooler here and the hoses do block the memory if you try that. The LCD
I don't want to listen to you talking,
3360, so you don't need. Oh, well, let's go, and then we'll see if she throttles. 5.9, 100. Oh yeah, she's 5.8.
I could tell right off the bat his low line calibration's out of whack, and he's already over volting that. I could tell just by looking at it. His low line calibration's not even set. I will put $1,000 on that right here, right now. If he was to go into BIOS right now, his low line calibration isn't even set, and he's it doesn't even have it close to 1.35 volts, which that CPU will run at even with the IHS on. I could tell just by his temperatures. Core 5, which is his P core, is at 100C, so he's already thermal throttling.
5.7. Looks like
This dude's dog shit when it comes to dialing in a CPU.
Hi, kitty. It is the best one. No way, dude. Look at that. That's hilarious. So, the Deep Cool wins. Dude, that's hilarious. So, the
Deep Cool wins every damn AIO he ran. He thermal throttled on, if my mind serves me correctly.
Cool with the LCD came the closest to not throttling.
Hang on.
Of the wins. That's the best one.
Remember what I said, the 13th gen and 14th gen thermal throttles at 100C. What's Core 5 at right there? 100C. He's thermal throttling right there. So he's full of shit right there. That's why he had a hard time getting it to the 5.9 or whatever, because he was thermal throttling on the core.
Looks like this might be the best one. Hi, kitty. It is the best one. No way, dude. Look at that. That's hilarious. So, the Deep Cool wins. Dude, that's hilarious. So, the Deep Cool with the LCD came the closest to not throttling.
It's full of shit. I just showed you. He thermal throttled. Core 5 was at 100C. The 13th gen and 14th gen for umpteenth time thermal throttles at 100C. Funny part about it is he's got the monitoring of it turned off, hence why it didn't turn red. Hence why none of those extremely high temps that he had turned red, because he's got that monitoring turned off.
A 14900 KS. So whatever they did here with their water pump and their cold plate design that we here 5. So it's about exactly the same as the thermal.
Bro's just
one,
idling,
right?
and that shit's running hot.
Dims are
for
baking
idling
like crazy because there's no airflow, obviously, outside. The thermal, right? The Arctic beats it out of the 3. All the updates and stuff, but I'm not sure. Road get the
I don't care about none of this bullshit.
With the perform, they kind of have their own unique. The only con that I have with that
Alright, I'm not going to listen to him talking about this. If you guys want to watch the video to hear him talking about it, you can. But if anybody out there has a 13900 KS, and I don't care what 360mm AIO you have, if you want to send it to me, I will pay shipping and handling to me and back to you. I will be more than happy to dial it in for you. If you want to delit it, I'll even delit it for you, all for free, just to get people away from listening to this bullshit. I will have the thing running 6 GHz all P cores, and I'll have it running 6 GHz all P cores, and every single BIOS setting that I use on the CPU, if one gets sent to me by a person and they want me to do it for them, every single setting. I will make sure you have all the settings, so when you get it, you can set your BIOS to the exact same thing and run the exact same thing. I will do it for free. Just the simple fact that I can't stand this dude at this point in time with the 13th gen and 14th gen, because they're all really the same CPUs. If my KF is doing it on a 360, which I already proved it, with very little tuning, yeah, I'm delidded, okay, fine and dandy, but I've already said if people would like me to do it with an IHS, drop a comment and I'll do it with an IHS. I will do it again with an IHS, and I will destroy his temperatures that he's getting. He's got an AIO. I mean, the 360 millimeter AIOs that he's using is no different than my cooling setup itself. All I have to do is just leave my AC off and have the fan on itself. I've already done it, dialing it in. I could do it again, but I'll do it with an IHS. Need to be to prove that right as well. And I will dial it in with the IHS showing all the BIOS settings. But with that being said, I already threw the offer out there. So I mean, if somebody wants to reach out to me and they want some free work done in this case, because I mean, realistically, for what it would cost for me to do it, I mean, just a delid, I'm not even gonna bother with it, because I mean, for delid, I'll probably charge about 20 to 30 for the delid. So in this case of doing it, I'll just do it just to prove a damn point here. And yeah, I'll do it on video too, so you guys can see it. But with that being said, hopefully everybody's having a good day, night, morning, even wherever it is you're at. I'm out. Bye.